54% of Americans believe that boys are easier to raise than girls, are they? And the polling shows we have felt that way since the 1940s. A new CBSN documentary, Raising Boys, explores the challenges that come with parenting boys today as society's idea of masculinity changes.
With Ryu growing up, he would wear dresses occasionally, and want his nails painted. He was wearing his hair up in sort of a little samurai ponytail. And he was on his way to school, and they dropped me off at work. And before I got out of the car, when I was getting out, and hugs and kisses, and I said, "Hey, bud, I just want you to know I love your hair. I think it's so cool, but kids at school might not understand, and they might say something about it." And he got this look like he just crestfallen, just done, and he took it out, and he wouldn't wear it. But it was, for me, it was one of those things as a parent where I'm like, I'm cool with this. The world is not going to be okay with this, so what do I do, and how do I protect him or shield him to still do the thing he wants to do, but to understand? And yeah, that kind of crushed his spirit that day, even though I thought I was trying to help him.
It's a difficult time to be raising boys in that social norms and expectations are changing as we speak. I feel really bad for teenage boys and young adult men in a lot of ways because they grew up in this world that very much fed them this one-note depiction of masculinity. Males are strong, males are on top, males get the girls. This is the image that they were shown over and over and over on TV, in movies, in music, everywhere, that this was how you are supposed to be. So we've got teenage boys and we've got young adults who grew up learning one set of values, and now we're in this process where things are shifting, but we're not fully there yet.
Boy, Adam Yamaguchi is the executive producer of CBSN Originals and joins us at the table. Number one, I'm so glad you're doing this because this is such new territory, I think, for the boys, for their parents, and for all of us to figure this out.
Yeah, parents of young boys today are in uncharted waters. Yeah. There's no playbook on how to raise boys who will eventually become men in a post-Me Too society. Mm-hmm. You think about the typical characteristics that define masculinity today, being strong, being dominant, being stoic, are socialized into young boys from the day they are born.
Exactly.
And so parents are now trying to grapple with, well, do I let boys be boys? But will that lead them to become aggressive men? Mm-hmm. Will it get in the way of them understanding what it is to be respectful of women and to navigate their way through a society that's largely called out bad behaviors in the last few years?
How do you get them out of what was culturally and the messages they were hearing into this new era of what is and what needs to be, and without damage in the meantime?
Well, different rule books for the parents sometimes than for the kids now, too. I mean,
And being accepted of boys that don't want to be that either.
Yeah. I mean, parents are deeply fearful of emasculating their children. Yeah. They don't want to go too far. So, they're grappling with things like, do I let my boys play with action figures if they're gravitating towards something else?
No.
Do I let them pick blue?
Let them play,
pink? How much do I let them be them as opposed to being forced into what society thinks they should be?
Adam Yamaguchi. Adam, thank you very much. Adam Yamaguchi for us. The latest CBSN Originals documentary, Speaking Frankly. The series is on raising boys and it's streaming right now.